Hi everyone, it's Empress Kay here, and I'm here with a pick a card. I've been gone for about 2 months now, but it's been so much stuff going on in life. So this kind of, so to get back into it, I decided to do a current transformation pick a card reading. I have 3 piles here. We're going to see what is currently transforming in your life, what kind of transformations you're undergoing. So we have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3, because I've been undergoing a whole bunch of transformations as well as a lot of people around me. So I'm sure that's something that's just really going on globally. So let's get right on into it. You can go ahead and pick your child. Maybe some of you are pregnant, but anyways, go ahead and pick your pile, and we'll go ahead and see what's going on with your transformation, and then possibly give you some advice too. All right, see you in your pile. Okay, hi pile 1. So let's go ahead and see what kind of transformation you're currently undergoing. Okay. We have Temperance, the King of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and Eight of Wands. Okay, what transformations are currently undergoing? Okay, so with the Temperance card, I know that it's a lot of something to do with bringing things into balance. And we have 2 Pentacles here. So a lot of you are trying to bring balance to your work life or your business. Let's see. But you're currently wanting to take action. And I'm seeing that maybe some of you are feeling like you've achieved some sort of success with your business or with your career, and you're looking to venture out into something new, something that you would like to learn or be an apprentice with. And I'm seeing that you are currently taking action either towards it or you're currently doing that, and that is your transformation. So some of you are transforming as far as, growing your business, or maybe doing the work that is needed in order to gain more knowledge and experience in order to get a promotion or to get a higher paying job. But that is what I'm seeing. Let's see if there's anything else, because I do see that a lot of you are wanting movement. Yeah, so I'm seeing that a lot of you feel like you have achieved the highest level that you could at a particular job, or or something that you've done, and you feel successful with it and independent, but you're looking for maybe more of a challenge when it comes to using knowledge. You're looking to see, or to just grow intellectually regarding your business or your current position. So again, having to do with growth of business or growth of career. Okay, so let's see if there's any advice for you or anything else, any messages, because that was pretty quick, and I kind of figured that that would be quick, because only 5 cards came out for that. But let's see, what is your current advice during this transformation? Pile 1's advice during this Transformation. We we're not taking all of that, but this stayed in the deck. And I guess I'll take that too. Let's see. Should we take these? I'll look at them. Let's see. So we had soulmates. I'll go with orphaned first because that was turned over on the desk. We have orphaned, soulmates. Let's see. We have happy, to the sea. Let me push these up a little bit. By the book, imagine, and to be fair. Okay, I'm not going to read the orphaned card as literally orphaned, because what I'm getting from this card is a sense of loneliness and wanting, or maybe some of you have found some integration, and that does come in with the Temperance. So a lot of you are feeling lonely on your path, lonely at your job, or whatever it is that you're doing. So you're wanting to incorporate some kind of partnership, some kind of co-working, co-creation going on. And this is probably what is going on with you now, is interacting and integrating another person or thing in your life. And it could be, you know, school, or some other type of way of learning. Maybe you're reading more, or researching more. So I see that this is helping you to come out of that feeling of being lonely and alone. It's the same thing. But anyways, it's helping you to come out of that and bring more joy into your life. So that is what is going on. That's the transformation that's going on for you, is that coming out of loneliness and feeling like you're on your path of, by yourself, and integrating a partnership or a new way of thinking, or just simply knowledge, or school. And this is raising your vibration to a more happier level and leaving away that fear. I wasn't going to say fear. I was going to say feeling of loneliness, but I was also going to say fear of grief and feeling of loneliness, feeling of, grief and loneliness. So that's what's coming into my head. Fear, grief, and loneliness. So some of you are coming out of loneliness. Some of you are coming out of fear and grief. But some of you, maybe it's a person. Others, it could just be a place or a thing. But you're in a transformation stage of having happiness being integrated more into your life. And I'm seeing with this card, giving your emotions to the sea. So maybe a lot of you have been very emotional in this lonely or grieving aspect. And you're just allowing your emotions and you're giving it back to the sea. And then we have here by the book. So that does resonate for a lot of you, which is undergoing a new schooling. Oh my God, what am I trying to say? Going back to school, or integrating a new perspective, or a new way of thinking when it comes to anything that you've researched or started to read more about. So you're also integrating that into you. So what I'm getting from that is maybe some of you have been getting into a lot of those self-help books, like one of the ones that where you do the self-help journals where it helps you through your grieving process or your depression or your anxiety. It helps you be more productive and motivational. So that's what's probably being integrated for some of you. It doesn't have to be a person. A lot of you are also picking up your imagination, picking up with your imagination and integrating that into your life. And with imagination, that's a very childlike energy. So that does correlate with the happy card, with integrating more happiness into your life. And to be fair, yes, that also goes with the temperance. So a lot of you are getting back to your emotions, your more happier, positive emotions, and getting out of whatever negative emotions that you were already in. And what's this supposed to be, wisdom and advice? So maybe that is the advice for you, is to get out of whatever stuck negative energy and feeling that you're in, and go out and meet people, go out amongst people that could possibly, or that you know are your tribe, your people, your soul family. Have fun, create happiness, leave your emotions. Maybe, okay, this is like cleansing, taking a spiritual bath. So you need to do that in order to create this more happiness during this time of transformation for you, especially if those of you who have gone back to school and are struggling a little bit with balancing your work and play. So that can also be something else that is transforming for a lot of you guys. Maybe a lot of you guys with that King of Pentacles were all work and no play. And then with the Nine of Pentacles, now you're seeing yourself as, okay, well, I've done what I could for my my finances. Sorry. I've done what I could for my finances. Now it's time to learn and do something new. Now it's time to communicate, socialize with people, be playful, flirty. Well, it's not really flirty, but you know what I mean. Just having an overall good time. So the transformation you're undergoing is creating a balance in your life between work and play. And, or school and socialization and playing. Okay, so let's get a animal totem to see. Let's see, who is your animal? I don't know if you can hear me, but let me just say it. Who's your animal guide that's going to help you through this transformation? What is Pile 1's animal guide? Pile 1's animal guide to help them during this transformation. We got 2. Spider, fate. Okay, and that does have with weave your own fate. That does go along with spiders when they weave their web. So, which is saying you have control over what goes on, what you catch in your net, basically. And you can put your web. You can catch whatever you want in your web. And you can choose to release it or keep it, up to you. Or you can build your net. Why am I still saying that? Build your net, your web wherever you want in order to attract what you want. And this looks like it would be more so for more happiness. And let's see, who is this? Stillness with praying mantis. Okay, so some of you, maybe, I'm feeling like to pull one more. So with the praying mantis, some of you do need to know, okay, so another thing with the spider, that the praying mantis with the stillness, you have to lay in wait for some of you. So maybe some of you need to wait for a time. You have to practice being still. You have to practice with things coming to you instead of you going to things. Let me pull one more. Pile 1's animal totem to help them during this transformation. And we have Trust in self, crocodile. Okay. So yes, trust in yourself. Let things come to you. You don't come to things. And with the praying mantis, what I would also say is, if something's not for you, and if it's affecting your stillness, then you do need to get rid of it, because you do know. Sorry, I thought somebody was knocking at my door. You With the praying mantis, you should get rid of anything that is causing you to become imbalance, because we do have the to be fair and the temperance, and this is all about incorporating things into your life that creates more happiness for you. So I do see these are the three totems, the totem animals that will help you along with this transformation. Remembering the spider, that you weave your own fate. You let things come to you. You don't come to them. You just go ahead, and if you need to pack up your web, I was supposed to say net again. If you pack up your web, you can put your web anywhere in order to catch whatever you want. Just trust in yourself here with crocodile. That's another laying in waiting animal, but they do strike when it's the optimum time in order to, be able to feed. So trust in yourself that you can weave your own fate. You have the control and the ability to cast your web wherever you see fit and attract what comes to you. And just make sure that you also remember to be still and only strike when needed. So that also is some advice for you during this time of transformation, because what most likely is happening is during this transformation, you can put on too much on yourself, and you can begin to get overwhelmed and burdened. So you do need to practice stillness, and within practicing stillness, you have to trust in yourself that you will attract what you want. You will bring to you what you do want, and what you do want will come to you. You don't need to chase it. So that is the advice that needed to be heard for pile number 1. And anything else? Let's get a shaman healing card. I should have did this before the totem, but it called to me. So let's see. Anything else for pile number 1? Anything else for pile number 1? Anything else for pile number 1? Any other messages for pile number 1? Okay, we have 3 cards. And we have duality. So more of that temperance and fair type of energy going on. So a lot of balance is coming into you in regards to the dark and light aspects of your life, pile 1. I don't see anything too traumatic going on. It just looks like a lot of bringing to balance. Self-love. So a lot of you in pile number 1, you're focusing more on self, or you need to focus more on yourself. And ancient wisdom. So you do need to connect to your ancestors, or maybe to, with that Page of Swords, research or read some ancient texts or some scriptures with, to bring in more cooperation for things that will allow you to bring more happiness into your life and get rid of a lot of that past negative energy or whatever bad feelings that you were having, so that you would be able to come through with this transformation and be all that you can be, the best soul, the best person that you can be, the best being you could be, I should say. So that is all for you, pile 1. If you would like any other like to see any other readings, you can leave that in the description box. I have all of my information down at the bottom if you would like to book a personal reading with me. There's also my social media links as well if you would like to follow me. See you in the next video. Bye. Hi, pal 2. So this is your reading to see what transformations are currently undergoing for you. Let's see, you had a lot of cards just fall out of the deck when I was shuffling. So let's go ahead and let's get this in order. All right, let's go ahead and see what your reading's about. We have, I was supposed to say we have anxiety. So some of you have anxiety. 9 of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. 5 of Wands. The High Priestess. There's a lot of cards. Page of Wands. 4 of Cups. Let's push this up a little bit. Queen of Wands. I'm going to put that there so you can see a little. Oh, I can move it over because it's only 2 more cards. The Lovers. And the Sun. Okay, let's just give me a few minutes just to see what is coming through for me. Okay, so I've had some time to look at this, and what I'm seeing is, maybe this is specific for a couple of you, I don't know how many. I'm saying that it might be quite a few of you. I'm seeing that someone, it looks like there's a kind of a confrontation, and it's causing a lot of mental anxiety and worry when it comes to either a feminine energy creating, or this feminine energy is having issues with their mother, or a older level a older feminine, and it looks like there is some conflict going on with what is unknown and what is hidden, or somebody is not using their intuition, or they're fighting their intuition in order to start something that has been offered to them, or accept something that's been offered to them. But then I see that, the transformation comes out from going from a Page to a Queen of Wands. But I also see that this Queen of Pentacles, that was all, stressed and anxious over either a creation or a child or money, finances, which was leaving some conflict with their inner knowing. So maybe some of you, some sort of conflict caused you not to believe in your, believe in yourself, believe in your intuition, trust your intuition and your knowledge. But it looks like with taking the initiative towards something that you initially didn't have any interest in. Oh, okay. Let's hold that thought. Something's being offered and given that you're taking the initiative on. Is that a word? Anyways, you're taking the initiative. That's a word. Initiative on something that you were most likely not interested in when it was first offered to you. You just felt like it was just something extra that towards what you already have, but it transforms you into this Queen of Wands, and you do gain a partnership, a soul partnership out of it. Maybe even with yourself. Maybe this is the part of yourself that someone made you feel anxious. Well, not someone, because this is specifically, there's no kind of male or masculine cards on this. So a lot of this has to do with the feminine itself, or the feminine aspect of you, the watcher. So what you were feeling anxious and worrisome over, and feeling in conflict when it comes to your own knowledge and your own way of thinking, you take the initiative on something that was being offered to you that you were initially not satisfied with or completely satisfied with, and then it ends up transforming you from the Queen of Pentacles, who's very earthly and creative, to a woman who is very fiery and passionate, but also sensual. And I believe that for some of you, that's an aspect of yourself that you're rejoining with, and it's creating happiness for you. And then specifically what I got is, this is the pile, what I was talking about earlier. I can't remember if it was in pile 1 or in the very beginning of the video, but someone that may possibly be pregnant. So I think that this may also be the pile. So maybe you're having, specific, very specific. Some of you are in transformation with dealing with your mother-in-law. So she's trying to tell you things during your pregnancy that's really unwelcomed. So you're trying to get used to that, or maybe stand up for yourself in regards to that. Some of you are fighting against your better judgment. Maybe some of you were done with love and wasn't interested in love, and now you're meeting your soulmate, and it's a very happy and joyous occasion. And I hear that some of you are feeling very childlike happiness with this particular person that's ignited a passion within you. So yes, not only were you already the Queen of Pentacles, but you're becoming the Queen of Wands, the seductress, the woman who's full of passion, and that's what you're bringing to your relationship. That's causing a lot of happiness between the both of you. Okay. Anything else? Nope, that is all that I'm getting. So let's go in with your wisdom oracle to see what advice Spirit has for you. Advice for Paul 2 during this transformation. Paul 2 during this transformation. Building blocks. Truth be told. And no place like home. So yes, a lot of you, when I was referring to the person that's having issues with their mother-in-law or their own mother in regards to how to do things, run your household, raise your children. So you need to speak your own truth. That's clear with the truth be told. And look at this as a family building blocks. Take what you want from the situation or advice and leave what you don't want, because you are the one who's creating this family. You're the mother figure of your own family, and you don't need, or if you don't want certain people giving advice, then you need to speak your truth and let them know that. Because for you, there's no place like home. So there's no place like what you yourself create. Okay, let's get a shadow. Yeah, shamanic healing card. Anything else for pile 2? 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 That's for pile 2. Okay, that's it. Anger. And is that a wasp? I think that's a wasp. I was going to say bee, but it's looking more like a wasp to me. So that says anger. I don't know if you can see that because it's kind of dark in here. New day. Transformation. So you literally got the transformation card. Okay, I'll pull another one because I heard that like that doesn't count because we already know this is about transformation. Okay, one more card. And they gave me 3 more. Push that up. Retreat. So retreat from your anger. Struggle. The new day. And I like that this came under new day. Let me just read the last one. Omens. So with the struggle going under new day, so a lot of you are struggling with the anger or the anxiety being caused to you from a mother figure or an older female that is trying to hold some kind of authority over your life. So you're in transformation on speaking your own truth and allowing yourself to be everything that you need. Let's see. With omens. Omens under transformation. Because ultimately I do see happiness on the other side of this transformation. So I'm saying that I'm getting that this transformation for pile number 1, it was like kind of like they were heading out of the transformation, where it seems like pile number 2, you seem to have just gotten into it. So it looks like to be the heat of it all. So that's why you have anger here, but they're saying to retreat from your anger, recede your anger, just speak your truth. It's a new day. And then with the struggle card with the fish going upstream, again with like the pregnancy going on, maybe because, I think it's salmon and I think some other fish, but I don't know. I'm not too into fish. I'm not going to lie. But I know for a fact salmon go to swim upstream to lay their eggs. So maybe some of you need to move houses or you need to do certain things that seems part of my French, but ass backwards to a feminine in your life. But ultimately, it is your choice and your decision on who you want to mate with, who's your mate, what your household is looking like, how it's running, how you raise your children. That is all up to you. You are the matriarch of your family. You are you're the one that's doing this. Oh my God, what am I talking about? You're the one that's initiating this new generation. You're the one that's raising this new generation. So ultimately, it is you and your last word towards how you want to do this, where you want to do this. Because specifically what I'm getting is somebody wants to move, change houses, and it seems like it's a far away, maybe another state, and that maternal or feminine energy is not happy about that. But ultimately, if you need to swim upstream to lay your eggs, then that's what you need to do, okay? Because this is a whole new earth, and us here and now that are in the aspect of motherhood. We are the ones that's raising the children now. We are the ones in parenthood. I shouldn't just say motherhood, but we're the ones in parenthood. We're the parents now. So it's our decision on how we raise our kids, where we raise our kids, what we got to do for work, where we got to go for work. If you need to change houses or make some arrangements for your family's sake, then that is your call. Oh, I got ringing in my ear. So that's confirmation for someone. And then with omens, just pay attention to your intuition and all of the signs that you're seeing. You are guided. You are being guided. So don't be so anxious and worrisome that if you don't accept this person's advice or perspective that you're going to be stuck. Because with the omens coming under transformation, just pay attention to what you're being guided towards during this transformation, and you will be fine because you are being guided. And that is a personal relationship between you and the Most High. So let's go on with your animal totem to see who's guiding you during this transformation and what you can learn from that particular animal. Pile 3's animal totem for guidance and help during this transformation. Oh, okay. You have so much. Pile 2. Okay. Let's take the ones that's flipped over. First, we have New Hope. And that's funny. Perfectly 3 is flipped over and Perfectly 3 is not. We have New Hope with the dolphin. So that is confirming newness is happening for you. Relationship mating. Didn't I say this is about a relationship? So new hope in someone's relationship. And spider. We had this in pile 1. So you're weaving a new aspect for your relationship. Maybe something didn't go very well in your relationship the first time around, and now you have a new partner, or maybe the relationship has been renewed, and now you are, as I said in the first one, weaving your own fate, because that's what spider is about. Spirits, owl, and that's funny that we got the owl twice. So yeah, you're definitely spiritually guided. And I did hear that for a woman that's pregnant, she has a lot more guides around her and protection around her. New rhythm, woodpecker. So a lot of newness is happening for you. So there is a lot of transformation going on for you. And trust. So trust the transformation. Trust your intuition. Trust your relationship. That there's new hope and newness and a lot of good things to come. And I believe that is all I have for you, pile number 2. If you have any other questions or comments, you can leave them in the description box below. If you have any readings that you would like for me to do, you can also suggest that in the comment box below. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, my website, it will be linked in the description box, as well as if you would like to follow me on social media, my social media links are in the description box as well. Thank you so much for spending time with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hi, pile 3. And this is your transformative reading to see what transformation is ongoing in your life. Well, ongoing. That's going on in your life at this moment. Oh no. The wax just took off some of the fabric. Anyways, let's get started. Sorry for the for that. Oh, okay, let's see what we have here. 6 of Pentacles. Sorry. I'm getting used to this setup. Tell me if you like it. I think I like this a lot better. Six of Swords, Queen of Swords, Justice, the way I had this set up was so nice, but then the wax started going all over the table. See? Anyways, I don't know why I'm so sidetracked during this portion of the reading. Maybe that is your energy, pile 3. Maybe you're distracted and that's what's being transformed for you. And here comes this cat because I won't let her in. Okay, so a lot's going on for you, pile 3. 2 of Wands. Okay, give me a second just to read this energy and see what's going on for you. Okay. First, I was a little confused by this because it's just the energy just seemed to like flow, but there's so many messages. With the Six of Pentacles, it looks like there's balance, and with the Justice card, it looks like there's balance coming into your life, pile 3. This is what the transformation is for, because I see with the Six of Swords, excuse me, with the Six of Swords, it's moving from something that was a little bit more trying in your life, a little bit more difficult, and we're getting out of difficulty. We're moving away from difficulty, and we're moving on to better, but we're taking the lessons with us. And here with the Six of Pentacles, it looks like something's being evened out, something's being distributed more evenly for you, and that's what the transformation at this time is going for you, pile 3. And I see that you are standing in your power here and dictating after this, takes place, with you being given more of a fair share of whatever it is that you felt like you were missing out on, and moving away from that portion of your life which was chaotic. I wasn't going to use that word, but that's what came to my mind. That was chaotic and dismissive. Oh, okay. Chaotic, dismissive, a whole host of negative energy. Tailor that to how that works for you. But you're being a lot more... you're using a lot more of a thought process and more discernment. That was the word I wanted to use. You're using more discernment to cut out things in your life that causes you confusion, that causes you to feel like you're not being paid your worth, or or that you feel like you're being cheated somehow, financially, whether it be financially or in other aspects of your life. And now you're receiving justice. Things are evening out for you. And then you're going to be able to make any kind of moves to the next step that you want. Because, as I said, things are balancing out for you. You're getting more distribution than you did before, as well as you're moving on from whatever lack was happening, and you're moving on to some more of calmer. Usually it would be calmer waters, but there's there's no water on here. Oh, they're on a broom. So you're and that has to do with imagination. So maybe those of you who this resonates with, you're being able to freely use your imagination without or you're using more discernment when it comes to your imagination, and you're not making the mistakes that you were making before. Okay, sorry, I had to pause the video. My daughter came home. Okay, so like I said, for you, there's been a lot of distractions, and that might come from with that the Six of Pentacles, with not feeling that you were being given your due portion, or you felt like so many obstacles was preventing you from actually going on the journey or the way of life that you were intending to live. You just felt like a lot of stop and go. But now but now justice is coming in for you and things are coming to balance and you're able to take the next step in your life, the passionate step that you want to take. You are now able, my hand's in the way. You're able to now look at all of your options and, make the next step on how you want. You have the power. You have the power to light whatever you want to light now. And I feel with the Queen of Swords, this transformation, what you're coming out of is making you more, I don't want to say it like it's a bad thing, but more, okay, so, all right. So we won't use the word cold. I was giving the word reserved. So maybe you're being a little bit more reserved, a little bit more conscious on what you're giving your energy to or how you're allowing people to treat you. And now you're looking for more justice in forms of how people treat you. So you're looking for that, and you're looking also for more control over where you're going, I should say. Okay, so that's the transformation that's going on for you at this time, pile 3. Oh, that's the wrong card. Let's get some wisdom for you. Wisdom for pile 3. Ooh, that flew out. Round and round. Advice for pile 3. The tribe. Okay. Not for you. Observer. And that does go, the tribe goes on with that. I'm seeing a connection with that 6 of Pentacles and the 6 of Swords, because there's people in those cards and regeneration. Yeah. So what I'm seeing also is that with this round and round, you are coming out of an energy of just going round and round and not feeling like, as I was saying before, not feeling like you were getting your piece of the pie, your an equal piece of the pie concerning a group of people, a tribe, family, whatever. And you're realizing that what these people have going on is not for you. So, and which was your observation. And now you're looking to regenerate yourself, not only yourself when it comes to your energy, but also yourself when it comes to what you plan to do next with your life, because you're going to be leaving these people behind. After you get whatever piece that you feel like you've been missing out on, and you make your journey away, you're now looking, you're taking the time to regenerate yourself and your energy in order to pursue your next step. Okay. I'm just making sure more wax doesn't make it to this. Oh, and it's stuck again on here. Okay. Let me just move this a little bit. Okay. Because that wax, I don't know. It's just, that candle's just bleeding everywhere. Anywho. Let's get some shadow oracles. This is bothering me. Let me just clean it up a little bit. All right. And further advice for Paul 3. 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 Further advice. Okay. That was sexual energy, death, changes, sexual energy, death, changes, perception, again, that's like with observer, and creativity. So maybe some of you with that sexual energy, it has to do with some of you who were in third-party situations, or maybe you were in some sort of poly relationship and it's no longer for you and you want to put an end to it. Or maybe you were overly focused on your sexual energy and that caused a problem, and now you're bringing end to that. Okay, and then another message I got about the sexual energy when it comes to regeneration. Maybe some of you are replenishing your sexual energy coming out of a time of celibacy or going into a time of celibacy, and those are the changes that's happening for you because you're having a different perspective when it comes to utilizing that particular energy in order to create and have more flow in your creative activity, which is why you're going to be using your discernment and creating the next step forward for yourself. Okay, so let's see what animal totems has your back during this time. Let's see what they're guiding you to do and what is their wisdom. Well, not guiding you to do. What you can learn from them and etc. Pile 3's animal totem. Pile 3's animal totem. Dreams with hummingbird. I heard I don't have time for these people. I got stuff to do. So that's specific for someone out there. Movement with horse and industriousness. Is that what it is? Industrious, not industriousness. Industrious rat. So, yeah. So, a lot of you are pulling back from whatever group of people that you were around, and you're pursuing your own dreams. You're moving on with what you want to do. And you're using your own industriousness to create. So, that is all that I have for you today, Pile 3. Thank you so much for joining me and spending time with me. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them in the comment box. You can leave them in the comment box below. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can check out my website. The link is in the description, as well as if you would like to follow me on social media, my social media links are in the description box as well. Take care. Bye.